What's the chow, Chinchows? LanturnJoe here, and welcome to our 9th anniversary video of our YouTube channel. Yes, it's the 9th anniversary of LanturnJoe. Yes, 9 years we've been doing this, and it has been so amazing. I know that this year has been a bit higgledy-piggledy with my upload schedule and stuff like that, and it might not get any better anytime soon, but hopefully eventually things will get better for us, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is I wanted to do a Pokememories tag for you guys. Now, the Pokememories tag is a tag video set up by my good friend the Chiptide, aka Chips, and he basically he made this tag to sort of share some of his favourite stories from his Pokemon adventures, and I would like to share one of mine with you guys because he tagged me about a few weeks back and I haven't had a chance to do it yet. But I think there's no better time than my 9th anniversary video for you guys to do one of these Pokememory tags for you. And today what I wanted to show you is my Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. Now, this is the series that started my YouTube channel. Back in 2012, 2013, I was just someone who was fresh out of university, didn't really know what to do with himself, sorting out his living situation and stuff like that, trying to figure out what to do after university. Now he had all this free time on his hands. So, I did a Nuzlocke. This is before I started YouTube. I did a Nuzlocke. I was watching Mariland's Pokemon Heart Gold Wedlock and of course his Emerald Nuzlocke, and basically when I watched those series I thought to myself, like, I can do that, I want to do that, I'm going to give it a try. So I did, and this is the results of that Nuzlocke. We're going to get into showing you guys some of the photos that I took because I absolutely loved the photography feature of this game, and some of the memories that I had of this game because it's just been so awesome. My team that I had, the people who were in the box that helped tell this story, and of course I also caught my first official shiny as part of this series too. So it just really is everything for me, and if it wasn't for this series, I don't even know where I'd be right now. I don't think I'd be a YouTuber. I don't think I would have done the stuff that I've done without this series. So let's get into it. We're going to go to Ripper's PC. Yes, my name was Ripper at the time. And we're going to look at the Poke album. So here we go, we have the first pick of our adventures here. This is where we had our starter, which was Blood, the Cyndaquil, which turned into a Quilava at this time. We have a Geodude, we have a Hoppip named Honky Tonk, we have, I think that's Buried, the Rattata, Evile, the Pidgey, and Black Sail, the Bellsprout. I think, yeah. Geodude's name was Orson. Because the way I did this series was, if they were male, they were named after bands, and if they were female, they were named after songs of various bands. Basically what I did is put my iPod on shuffle and just skipped to the track, and whatever the band's name was, or whatever the track's name was that I could fit into the taglines, the nicknames was my theme. And of course, if it didn't have a gender, I just used random references most of the time. Here we are at the Team Rocket hideout. As we can see, we can much more see Honky Tonk and Quilava and Buried, my Rattata, and of course also we can see little Black Sail, the Bellsprout, and of course Evile, our Pidgey this time. Here we are at the National Park. Pidgey has evolved at this point into a Pidgeotto. We still have everyone else that's there too. Blood and Buried, Honky Tonk, our Skiploon, and of course also Blacksail, our Bellsprout. Not Oddish, Joe. Here we are at the Lighthouse. Our Buried has evolved into a Raticate. Was that Buried? Or was that 8 Mile? I had a few Rattatas in this series. This is before Dupe's Claws was a thing in my series. We have Blacksail, the Gloom at this point. Oh yeah, that would be 8 Mile. That would be 8 Mile, the Raticate. Okay, so yeah. And we have Evile, our Pidgeotto. Orson is now a Graveler. We still have Blood, our Quilava. And right around the back there is a Goldeen. I cannot remember what that Goldeen's name is, but I will definitely find out eventually at some point. Because I think I still have that Goldeen somewhere. Here we are at Cianwood City. He's just about to take on Chuck. And Pidgeotto, Evile is ready for that. Evile just destroyed of Chuck. Absolutely destroyed of him. Here we are at the daycare with the daycare man and Evile. Here we are at Cianwood City again. This time with some of the other parts of this team we have that helped us take on Chuck. Pidgeotto is now a Pidgeot, Evile is now a Pidgeot, and we also have one of the MVPs from this series, Loving Dead, my Hypno. I absolutely loved Hypno in this series. It was absolutely amazing to use Loving Dead, and honestly, it was such a good Pokemon. And we also have Maryland there. Maryland, my Marrow, yes, I named it Maryland after Maryland, and it was absolutely amazing. And there is Sea Madness, I believe, that is my Sudowoodo that I caught in this series. Here we are at Route 32, just after beating Claire, I think. We still have 8 Mile, we have Gloom, we have Orson, who is here. We have Maryland, Evile, and Sea Madness. Here we are at the Ice Path. Nothing's really changed about the team. It's really cool to have them. Orson's there. Here we are at Route 45. If this is the team that started the ascent to the Pokemon League. Here we are at the Pokemon League. Wait, no, it's the National Park, isn't it? That's the National Park gates with Loving Dead and friends. And of course, also right there is Blacksail, our Blossom at this point. Yeah, I gave him the Sunstone. I won a Sunstone from the bug catching contest just to evolve him into a Blossom. So, yeah. Here we have Maryland, and we are at Route 45, the Tojo Falls. We have, I think that's either gotta be, that's one of my Zubats from this series. That's either gotta be Fairy Tail, our shiny Zubat, which we caught at we caught in the Tojo Falls, or that's got to be my other Zubat, which I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But also we have a Gyarados here. This is the Red Gyarados, called Simply Red, after the singer Simply Red. Yeah, well, after the band Simply Red. Here we are at Blackthorn City, and in the team is In Flames, my Ponyta at this point. We also have our Gyarados, which is Simply Red. Loving Dead, Loving Dead is our Hypno. Maryland, the Marrow, Azumarill at this point actually. Blacksail, our Blossom, and Evile, our Pidgeot. Here we are at a Slowpoke well, and of course we now have a Rapidash as part of this team because In Flames evolved. Here we are at the Ruins of Alph with our team. and of course the Rocket game, the Team Rocket Goldenrod Tunnel were there too with that team, and it was absolutely awesome. Here we are at Olivine City with this absolutely amazing team, Simply Red, and I guess we were going to Kanto at this point. Here we are in Saffron City with In Flames at the front of our party, and of course there's Mario, my Electrode from this series. Here we are at Route 12. Here we are in Celadon City, and that's Kaleidoscope, Gyroscope, my Dratini that I got, and this is the Extreme Speed Dratini you get after beating Claire if you answer the questions right. And here we are at Saffron City with that team, and of course also I got a Cypher in that team. I don't remember what the Cypher is called, but I will find out. There is, here we are in Fuchsia City. We have just caught Abel, who is our Quagsire, one of the best Quagsires I have had. Like him and Dover were Abel and Dover were absolutely amazing Quagsires, and I absolutely loved having both of them on the team. So they were really cool. And we also have an Ursaring there. That is Replica, my Ursaring. Here we have, here we are at Viridian City. In the back there is Armageddon, the Onyx, as well as we also have our Blossom named, what is our Blossom named? It is Black Sail. We have Abel the Quagsire. In Flames are Rapidash, Marolandi as Azumarill, and of course also the ultra amazing Evile Arpeggiot. Here we are at Pallet Town with this ultra amazing team. This is Route 22, just outside the Pokemon League, I believe. Here we are at the Lighthouse with Maroland and friends. Here we are at the Ilex Forest. We have a gold duck, which I cannot tell you what that name is, otherwise I will be demonetized. So I cannot tell you what that name is, but it is not original, I'll tell you that for free. And if you're looking at the bottom screen, if you zoom in, you can actually see what that name is. Yeah, it's named that. This is just outside the Pokemon League with Janine. You can go and see her a special, I think it's like Thursdays you can go and see her. And she's there. This is the official team that took on Red just outside Newbark Town. That we, I think it's probably after we took on Red or after one of the Pokemon Leagues, because right there in the back, there's Criminal, our Lantern. The reason why I made a YouTube channel, the mascot of everything that is the Lantern Nation and everything that is my YouTube channel. So yeah, there's Criminal right in the back. Here we are at Saffron City with the full team. We have here we are at Fuchsia City. We have Honky Tonk back in the team at this point. We also have Cavalry, which is our Jinx. Here we are at Cherry Grove City with Honky Tonk, Cavalry, our Jinx, Bellsprout, I keep on saying Bellsprout, it's Blossom, Black Sail the Blossom, Evile, our Pidgeot, and of course also Abel, our Quagsire, and In Flames. In Flames was amazing, and also as our Rapidash. Here we have our Ho-Oh, which was named Concord. We also had a Nidoking that was part of our Nidoqueen that was part of our team as well. At that point as well. There's Concord again, our Ho-Oh. That side of Pallet Town. There is us, we're in Olivine City. If you go to the Olivine Cafe, sometimes you'll be able to meet with Jasmine And yeah, you could say it was a date. I was dating Jasmine at the time, and we had Mean, our Golbat, on the team as well. Here we have a picture with Maryland and Price. And that is all the pictures. Yeah, I filled the entire photo album. But also, let's have a look at our Hall of Fames from this series. So, let's take a look at the first Hall of Fame. So here we are, our first official Hall of Fame victory from March the 4th, 2013. We have Simply Red the Gyarados. We have Evile, our Pidgeot. Loving Dead the Hypno. Black Sail the Blossom. In Flames our Rapidash. And Maryland the Azumarill. Second time taking on the Elite Four, just before these are the Elite Four rematches that just before taking on Red. We have Criminal in the team, at this point Criminal our Lantern, as well as Maryland the Azumarill, Black Sail, Blossom, and of course also Abel the Quagsire, Evile our Pidgeot, and In Flames the Rapidash. Third time taking on the Elite Four, same team as always, awesome players, and they were absolutely amazing. Fourth time taking on the Elite Four, and they're still really amazing as part of our grinding for taking on Red. Here we have Proud, our Groudon, and it was absolutely amazing to have him. We did the entire thing. We did the Jade Tower where you get, so if you do, there's a part of Cianwood City where you can get to the Jade Tower, and if you go up, you go to see Kyogre. If you go down, you get to see Groudon, and of course, if you bring a special gem there, I think it's like the Jade Gem or something like that, you get the Emerald Gem or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but you get a Rayquaza. It's really cool to have him too. And we also have, and this is the last time through the Elite Four, and we have Power Bomb, our Mewtwo. So there you go. That is that is some of our players who got to be part of our Hall of Fame team, but got to beat the Elite Four. And now if we go into our box, we can see some of those Pokemon. We have Jowdaboeth, the Nidoking. There's Snakebit, our Nidoqueen, that you would have seen in some of the photos. We have Doomride, our Tentacruel. There's 8 Mile, the Raticate. AC/DC, the Seal. Sea Madness, our Sunowuno. There's Golduck. Buried, our Rattata. Williams, our Weedle. And there's the Goldeen, UDO. Absolutely amazing. Was Goldeen. There's Iron Maiden, the Girafarig, which I would love to bring with me to Scarlet and Violet and turn it into, figure out how to turn it into an actual, Girafarig's evolution. I still have Girafarig. Either way, I'd love to do that. There's Hellfire or Moltres, and Xmas or Articuno, which is, Xmas is coming up. There's our Rayquaza, which is named Woohoo. Don't know why, just is. There's Popstar or Latios. I think it's because Latias. I named my Latios Rockstar, I think it is. There's Rockyou, another one of Golbats that we have. Here's Concord. There's Gyroscope. There's the Arceus, the the event Arceus. There's some trade fodder. There's Vine Wine or Tangela. Box 14 has Sing or Jigglypuff. Milk Tank. Fast Lugia, there's Rockstar or Latios. Sheep or Emperos. Picker, the Zigzagoon. Mrs. Exile or Eradicate. Blackie or Murkrow. Box 15 has Zod, the level 1 Giratina from the event, from the Arceus event. There's Damage, one of our Hoenn starters that we got as part of this series. Sepultura, the Togepi that hatched from the egg. There's Tallulah, one of our Geodudes from this series. There's Loving Dead, the ultra amazing Loving Dead, the Hypno. And then here is 2 Pikachus that could never leave this game. Well, I say they can go to Black and White, but they can't come to X and Y and onwards because there is no sprite for them. Because this is the spiky-eared Pikachu, and this is called Can't Come. Because it can't leave this game. And here is also the ash-coloured Pichu, but the Pikachu-coloured Pichu, and it also can't come onwards with us. So yeah, these are the two those are 2 events that I have. We have the ultra amazing the Johto trio of legendaries: Zangief, Badass, and Ryu. There's also Celebi, because we did do the Celebi events in this series as well. There's a Kyogre, Tourbuster Kyogre. Doesn't have an ability, so it might have been hacked in. It's also shiny. But I was learning how to use things like, those game sync cards, those cheat cards and stuff like that. I was learning at the time, so I'm not that great at them. And I didn't really know what I was doing most of the time. In our team, we also have Honky Tonk, the Skiploon, Blue Shell or Squirtle, Eddie, a Shelder. There's Replica or Ursaring, and of course also there's this thing, our shiny, ultra amazing shiny Fairy Tail, the Crobat. I absolutely love this thing. It was my first ever shiny, and honestly I was so excited to get it. I've never had a shiny before at that point outside of the Red Gyarados, and that technically doesn't count, so that's why I'm so excited to have that. And then we have Onslaught, the Zapdos as well, so there you go. Learn, Joe. Bring a drink with you. You're going to do this series, if you're going to do this. Anyway, that is our Pokememories of the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. I will delete that cough, hopefully. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for 9 years of Lantern Joe. You guys are ultra amazing, and I would not be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. If you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, use the hashtag LJ9, LanturnJoe9, because it's our 9th anniversary. Next year is the big 1-0. It's our 10th anniversary. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for it, but 10 years on YouTube. Oh my god. So thank you for these 9 years on YouTube. Thank you to every one of you guys. If you've been here throughout the entire 9 years, thank you so much. If you've only been here for a short amount of time, again, it still means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You guys are everything to me. Alright, so since this is a tag video, I must tag some people. So, here are my tags. I'm going to tag 4 people. And maybe they'll do the videos, maybe they won't. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to tag SSB Lucario, Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, my good friend, and hopefully he'll share some of his Pokemon memories with you guys. I'm also going to tag ThatCoolRaichu, my good friend, Michael, who's absolutely amazing. You should go and check him out as well. I'm also going to tag someone I really enjoy watching, which is British Eagle, absolutely amazing PokeTuber and video gamer is British Eagle, and I think you should go and watch him as well. And maybe, just maybe, this is my 9th anniversary video, maybe I'm a bit cocky here, but Game Boy Luke, if you watch this video, if you know who I am, do one of these. Share your stories of Pokemon. Share some Pokemon memories with us, if you can. So, yeah, Game Boy Luke, I know you've heard of me. I know you've seen me before, so Game Boy Luke, I'm going to tag you. I'm going to tag SSB Lucario. I'm going to tag my good friend ThatCoolRaichu. And I'm going to tag British Eagle as well. Those are my 4 tags. Thank you so much to the Chiptide for inventing this tag. And until next time, I'm LanturnJoe. Mean to the Pokemon, get to Lazar. Thank you so much for 9 years. Everybody get Pokemon. And good night.
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribing for more videos. And of course, if you ring the bell, you'll be notified first when those videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter @LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. And of course, if you want to watch some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this here end card. But until next time, I have been LanturnJoe, and I'll see you on the next video.